So unemployment data came out, and the 10-year Treasury, like always, saw a headline and jumped because inflation, that's what we're worried about. But going to a deeper breakdown of the four categories signal a weaker labor market than the actual headline suggests, which is we've stayed unchanged at 4.1. So, number one, long-term unemployed. That's 27 weeks or more unemployed. They've actively been looking for work over 6 months but haven't found a job. In June, that rose 190,000 to 1.6 million, but the number doesn't matter. It's more relative, right? 190,000, because these workers tend to face more hiring discrimination. It's kind of skill erosion, if you'd call it, because employers, when you're out that long looking for a job, assume something's wrong, right? Why are you unemployed that long? It suggests some more structural issues, not like a temporary layoff. So, and while the total unemployment stayed flat, the quality of the unemployment worsened because more people are stuck out of work long term. Number two, discouraged workers. And this one's interesting because it's people who want a job, could work, but have given up looking because there's no jobs available. That was a huge jump to 256,000 people on that. Now, they're not counted in the unemployment rate because it only includes people who are actively seeking work in the past 4 weeks. So, as much as this doesn't change the number, it's a huge number. The rising discouraged worker count means like the labor market is going to feel worse than the 4.1, 4.2% because people are opting out of trying to find work in general. So another big part of this is part-time for economic reasons. It's also called the involuntary part-time. So people working part-time, not by choice, but because their hours were cut, they couldn't find full-time work. That one held steady. But this is another group. They're employed, so they don't show up as unemployed, but they're underemployed. So they're not earning or producing at full capacity, often a signal of weak labor demand. So if this number stays high or grows, it's the point that the slack in the economy, even when job gains look okay on paper because they're technically employed. So there's lots to digest in this one. I'm still going through it, but for the most part, overall, like, oh, inflation's coming back. Look, unemployment's not going down. But if you look at the inner workings, you see there's some stuff happening. So I'm going to dive through a little bit deeper, but definitely, like I said, it's always worth to go through the report yourself and not what they put out in the news about the report.